Pressure vessels. Pressure vessels are used to receive, carry, store liquid under pressure. So normally the pressure vessels are the containers which are used to store liquids and gases under pressure, in some case under temperature. So extreme care is taken while designing pressure vessel because rupture of pressure vessel may cause loss of life or properties. So how the pressure vessel should be designed? So extreme care should be taken in the design of pressure vessel. If the design failed during the working of pressure vessel due to the rupture of pressure vessel component, there may be chance of accident, there may be chance of loss of life, and there may be loss of property. So the materials used for pressure vessels are brittle materials like cast iron or ductile materials like mild steel. So the pressure vessel comes in different shapes. Normally the pressure mostly used shapes are cylindrical, spherical and conical. So it is shown in this picture that there is a pressure vessel of cylindrical shape. So the cylindrical shape also comes in two designs: vertical cylindrical pressure vessel and horizontal cylindrical pressure vessel. This one is vertical pressure vessel, this one is horizontal pressure vessel. The parts of pressure vessel are shell, head, nozzle, support legs. So here the different components of pressure vessel are shown. The middle pressure vessel part is cylindrical shell. Thereafter the end closure or the end component of the pressure vessel is head or end closure. Thereafter the supports on which the pressure vessel are mounted, they are called as support legs. Nozzles are used in pressure vessels for the entry of fluid. Pressure vessels are defined in ASME section 8 division 1 in India, the Indian standard code 2825, which is designed in 1969. It is also referred for the design of pressure vessel. The uses of pressure vessel, they are used in industrial compressed air receivers. So in compressors, pressure vessels are used as air receivers. In domestic hot water treatment plants, pressure vessels are used for storing the hot water under temperature. In air receiver, it is used to store the air under pressure. In distillation towers, pressure vessel is used for storing the liquid. In diving cylinders, pressure vessels are used underwater for carrying the objects. In recompression chambers, pressure vessels are used for experimentation. Thereafter, they are used in autoclaves, oil refineries, petrochemical plants, hydraulic and pneumatic cylinders and reservoirs, in nuclear reactors, in storage vessel for liquid petroleum gas. These are the different uses of pressure vessel. Different parts of pressure vessel. This one is the inlet nozzle, this one is the head, this is shell. Thereafter catalyst bed support grid is here in the vessel. Thereafter lower catalyst bed is here, outlet collector is here and outlet nozzle is here. On the other side also there is head or enclosure and the skirt support is at the bottom of pressure vessel. So this type of pressure vessel is vertical pressure vessel. So the use of nozzles are formed or welded around opening in pressure vessel opening. So here around the opening of pressure vessel nozzles are formed and they are used for passing the liquid into the pressure vessel. In the analysis of pressure vessel shell, mean diameter of shell is taken instead of inner diameter of shell. So here in the design of pressure vessel shell, mean diameter is taken into consideration. The enclosures are welded to the shell, or in some cases they are bolted with main vessel shell. The vertical pressure vessel is supported by brackets or skirts, where horizontal pressure vessels are supported by saddles. So the supports which are used in vertical pressure vessels, they are called as skirts, and the supports which are used in horizontal pressure vessels, they are called as saddles. The maximum working pressure is in pressure vessel is that pressure which is at the coincident metal temperature that is permitted for the vessel in operation. It is determined by the technical requirements of the process. So maximum working process is the maximum gauge process, and this pressure is permitted for at that pressure the liquid is stored in the pressure vessel. That pressure is maximum working pressure. Design pressure. The pressure vessel, including the static head, used in the design calculations of vessel for the purpose of determining the minimum thickness of various component of part of vessel. So design pressure is that pressure which is taken into consideration for the design of thickness of components of pressure vessel. That pressure is design pressure. Design temperature. The temperature used in design shall not be less than the mean metal temperature through the thickness expected under the operating conditions for the parts considered. So at what temperature the metal is going to remain stable, that temperature is temperature used in design, and it should not be less than mean metal temperature expected under the operating conditions for the parts considered. So why these parameters are required to be considered in the design? Because scaling occurs in pressure vessel. So when the vessel is under pressure and temperature, scaling of parts of vessel takes place, and due to the scaling the vessel parts may get deteriorate. So to avoid this, these parameters are taken into consideration, and corrosion allowance is provided while designing the pressure vessel. So the different welded joints which are used in pressure vessels, they are categorized as category A, category B and category C welded joints. Here we can see these joints at the shell, they are A category joints, as well as here these are also A category joints, but the joints which are made at nozzle, they are B, C, D category joints. At this nozzle also BCD type joints are used. At this end closure, A and C type joints are at one end, B and D type joints are at one. So what is this ABCD joints? Category A joints are which joints which are longitudinal welded joints within the main shell, communicating chambers, transition in diameter and nozzles, any welded joints within a formed or flat head. They are the category A joints. Category B joints, circumferential welded joints within the main shell, communicating chamber, nozzles and transitions in diameter, including joints between the transition and a cylinder at either the large or small end. Category C joints, welded joints connecting the flanges, van storage laps, tube seats or flat heads to main shells, to formed heads, to transitions in diameter, to nozzles or to communicating chambers. They are category C joints. Category D joints, welded joints connecting communicating chamber or nozzle to main shell. They are category D joint. So category A joints are normally longitudinal joints along the length of the vessel, and category B joints are circumferential joints, welded joints along the circumference of vessel. So these are the welded joint types used in pressure vessel.